Ever wondered how the internet reaches your device from under the sea? It all starts with the planning and installation of submarine cables. This process kicks off with extensive planning, where telecommunications companies and consortia come together to determine the best routes, cable specifications, and landing points for these undersea cables. Once the plan is in place, the manufacturing of the cables begins. Specialized factories craft these cables, which consist of multiple optical fibers encased in protective layers. These layers are designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the ocean and ensure the longevity of the cables. After the cables are manufactured, it's time for the installation. Specially equipped cable-laying ships are used for this purpose. With precise surveying and navigation, these ships lay the cables along the planned routes, deep on the ocean floor. So, the journey of internet connectivity begins miles beneath the sea, with the careful laying of submarine cables. Once the undersea cables reach their destination, they connect to cable landing stations. These stations are strategically constructed near the coast, serving as the gateway between the ocean and the land-based internet infrastructure. They house the crucial equipment that enables the transition from undersea to terrestrial connectivity. Building these stations is a meticulous process that involves selecting the right location, ensuring the facilities meet the required standards, and installing the necessary equipment to handle the vast amount of data flowing through the undersea cables. Once the undersea cables are connected to the landing stations, the next step is to establish terrestrial connectivity. This is achieved through high-speed fiber optic cables that connect these stations to major data hubs and network exchange points on land. These terrestrial cables serve as the arteries of the internet, carrying data from the landing stations to the broader internet infrastructure, including data centers and internet exchange points. The undersea internet cables, now connected to the terrestrial network, are ready to deliver high-speed internet. Maintaining these undersea cables is a task of monumental importance. They're under constant scrutiny, monitored for any faults, damage, or performance issues. This isn't your average checkup, though. Specialized ships sail the seas, while remotely operated vehicles dive deep below the surface. These high-tech vehicles are the unsung heroes, carrying out maintenance and repairs when needed. The silent vigil over our undersea cables ensures we can scroll, stream, and surf without a hitch. It's clear that keeping the internet running smoothly involves a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Data centers and internet exchange points are the next stop in our internet journey. Let's dive in. Data centers are massive facilities, often situated near coastlines, constructed to store and process the internet's vast amount of data. Within these centers, you'll find an array of servers, routers, and other equipment working tirelessly to manage and direct internet traffic. But what happens next? That's where internet exchange points, or IXPs, come into play. Think of these as the bustling crossroads of the internet. They are critical hubs where multiple networks, including those from undersea cables, meet and interconnect. It's at these exchange points that internet traffic is handed off among different service providers. This process ensures that your online request, be it a movie stream or a simple email, reaches its intended destination swiftly and efficiently. From the depths of the ocean to data centers and IXPs, our internet data is always on the move. Finally, the internet reaches us, the end users, through internet service providers. These ISPs are the essential link between us and the vast digital world. They purchase connectivity from undersea cable operators and data centers, establishing networks that weave the internet into our daily lives. ISPs play a pivotal role in determining how we experience the internet. They offer various service plans, each with different speeds, data limits, and prices, catering to the diverse needs of homes, businesses, and institutions. The type of connection you get, whether it's DSL, cable, fiber optic, satellite, or wireless like 4G and 5G, is dependent on your ISP and the technology they utilize. But the journey doesn't end there. Once the signal arrives at your home or office, it's up to your devices to catch it. Your computers, smartphones, tablets, and Internet of Things devices act as the final receivers of this digital baton. Each device has its own way of connecting to the internet. Some may use Wi-Fi, others might prefer a wired Ethernet connection, and your smartphone will likely use a cellular data connection when you're out and about. So the internet, in essence, is a grand relay race. It starts at the depths of the ocean with undersea cables, passes through landing stations, data centers, and ISPs, before finally reaching your device. And all this happens in the blink of an eye. So that's how the internet travels from the depths of the ocean, through an intricate network to reach your device. Fascinating, isn't it?